Hi. So, you want to add sound to a game object. First things first that you need to know is that the game object needs to have a blueprint attached to it. Let's say this object is just a static mesh. This object cannot play a sound. So, first things, we're gonna make it a blueprint. So we're gonna call it BP trash can. Alright. And now we have the functionality of a blueprint. Perfect. So for the sound system, you'll find all the needed materials in the audio folder. And there's a little folder within that one that's called audio blueprints. Here you'll have the bread and butter of what we can do. So the first important thing is to have a BPC audio player. This is a blueprint component that enables other blueprints to play audio, as it states. So we're gonna go ahead and just add this component. So BPC audio player, there it is. It should be findable in every object and things like that. Now, if the programmers and the sound designers have already set this up, you'll be able to choose behavior from the little drop-down menu that appears here on the right details panel. That shouldn't be too complicated, but if no behavior has been implemented for the sound that you want to play, you choose none. Now, what choosing none does simply states that you will handle how this object plays its sounds. All it will do is it'll spawn an audio component that will allow you to play a sound. So, let's say I want this object to play a sound, I don't know, whenever it gets hit. So we go down, we search the event on component hit. Perfect. Now we just reference BPC audio player. This will have a reference to Apollo. You might ask yourself, what is Apollo? Well, it's the system we are using to handle all sound input. Any sound that is played in the game has to go through this class first. So, what does that mean? It means we need to make sure there is an Apollo in the scene. If I'm not wrong, there is already one. So yeah, there's already one here, but I'll just delete it real quick and bring it back in. So here it is. I just grabbed him from the content browser and dragged him back into the world. That's all you need to know. That's all the setup in it. You just need to make sure there's at least, at most, not at least, at most one Apollo in the scene. Okay. So let's get back to our component blueprint. Let's see, trash can, there it is. So now we'll get an Apollo reference at the start of the game. We'll be able to call Apollo and we'll be able to tell him, play a sound. So, Apollo has already preset functions of what sounds to play. So we'll say, where is it? Called function. Play trash can. Function play trash can. This has already been implemented by us. If your function has not been implemented, we'll just say play sound 2D. It'll play a sound with no attenuation, no nothing. It's the most simple of the functions. There. Now we just need to select what sound we want it to play. So let's say trash can. The sound trash can. Oh, we have one. Convenient. And that's it. Now, whenever this object gets hit by the player, it should play a sound. So let's test it out. Okay, here's Rose. Oh boy. Well, that is a little janky at best, but it'll do. Since the programmers and sound engineers have not made this function very smart, the sound is, as you can tell, overlapping itself. If you want the sound to be smarter, well, then you'll need to implement your own functions to handle how you want it to be performed. Later down the pipeline, we'll provide more functions for you designers to actually make this happen in a more streamlined way. So yeah, that's how you play a sound in the game. Thank you.